Hello and welcome to episode 7 of Lazy Galaxy 2. We took a break for a while, but now we're back. Today we'll look at cooking. We're gonna go through the footage as fast as possible because this is old footage. Then we'll go in the present and talk about next episode, which will be a very important one. This has gotta be a record. I had an hour and 15 minutes worth of footage only for one episode. It was supposed to be more than one. But anyways, what we're gonna do is skip most of it. And I'm going to show you my ascensions almost back to back. We'll see very little fighting in this video because it's always the same thing. And then we'll look at cooking. So this video is dedicated to Alvar GD, who teased me in episode 4 because I was very poor at cooking. Well, you're gonna see now I'm much better. So here's the cooking book. We're gonna spend some time in there. I'm about to ascend here, and also I will show you the current base as we speak right now in the current ascension, but there was a few in between back then and now, so let's take a look at the decisions I made. But at one point I'll reach a situation where I cannot even spend anything because in an episode called Underwhelming I explain how the tree is pretty limited. So, legendary synergies. I didn't notice what else I bought on the left, but that's all I can buy anyway. So, and I'm trying to be careful because of this 1% per candy production that I get, not to spend too much. And here is the only time you're gonna see that because I don't know how many times I showed it. I'm just going to recover from my ascension. I'm gonna build 4 metal mines. I always do the same thing, but I'm not gonna show that for the rest of the episode. We've been there, done that. Next ascension, you can see my base is getting bigger and bigger. I'm making slow progress. I'm just checking if there's anything I can buy that's attractive. Gourmet Recipes is very important. I'm gonna have to get this because I want to get all the recipes in the game in this episode, but I can't buy it yet because I have 34 million, so I'll just buy nothing. So these are my basic recipes. I don't even have them all, can you imagine? That's how far I was. So I looked it up, there was a guide, but one recipe was missing for the gourmet ones, and I found it somewhere, I forgot where, maybe on Steam or something like this. Maybe it's been updated since then. So what I would do is, those buildings called, well, they're simply kitchens. I'll build kitchens to be able to farm as many boxes as possible. And I think cooking will be the key for me to become very powerful if I decide to go beyond just clearing a galaxy. We'll talk about this later regarding next episode and maybe future episodes in this series. So I had a list. I was looking at a sheet of paper, by the way, as I'm doing this. And I was looking at the recipes. We're going to do the last one. Much better than just trying random stuff. Much faster. Just having a list, a guide, right? That's what I use. I could have tried all the possible combinations as well, but it's just too long. So we got all the basic recipes and just got an achievement out of it. And now advanced recipes, you can see I only have 2. I think I'm going to skip a part of it, but I'm going to get them all as well. As I said, we're going to get absolutely everything, and some of them are quite good. We're going to look at the benefits from all the food that I have also much later in the video. So you see, Alvar, I'm much better at cooking now, but I need a guide. It's called a cooking recipe book, you know, instead of doing blind with my beurre monté. At least I'm not that crazy. It does exist. Water. No, what was it? Butter, and water. In episode 4. Check it out, folks, if you missed it. It was pretty bad. But back then, they did not have... let's say you try a combination and it fails. Now, it doesn't let you try it again. But when I played back then, it let you try it again, and I was all lost. It was pretty bad. With a guide, it's pretty easy. Now if you want to find that guy, you just honestly Google it, you're gonna find it right away. I think it might be on Steam or even on Discord, the game's Discord, pinned somewhere. Sorry, I don't remember, and everything is closed right now. I'm just doing the voiceover while watching the footage. Worst case scenario, ask on Discord if you want to find all the recipes. So these are my current effects, but I'm going to get much better effects in the future. Now I'm approaching 1 billion candies. So anything that's cheap, I'll buy it. I start Ascensions with economies already unlocked. It's not very impressive, but doesn't really matter. 10 million is nothing, so I'm going to buy that because I'm close to 1 billion once again. And 25 million is not much. I'll also buy this. And by the way, there's new upgrades in the tree. I'm going to look at them at the end of the video. Now, I don't know how new they are, but version 2.0 is all, isn't it? So we'll check that out. And that's another... Do I get an achievement here? That's another Ascension. 1.55 billion. I'll tell you when we reach the point where I am right now. I'm ready to ascend right now. I'll do it at the beginning of next episode. So I decided to buy nothing. Everything's too expensive. It's not worth it. Okay, here I'm going to try an achievement. There is one for demolishing 100 buildings. Started doing that, but there's another one that I'm gonna get in a moment. First I'm gonna demolish those, and I demolished my whole base for the achievement. I still don't have it. So we're gonna do that, and then after that you gotta have, I believe, 10 of any building, but nothing else. So that's what we're going to do. And if you want me to continue getting as many achievements as possible, please let me know in the comments, because next episode could be the finale, and more on that at the end of the video in the conclusion. I'm not sure what to do here. I'm not sure if I will continue or not. So that's the achievement I just got on purpose. And now we're going to take a look. We're about to ascend here, and this is my current Ascension. When I log in today, it will be in version 2.0. By the way, I'm going to show you a small animation that he added that wasn't there before. It's pretty cool. And we'll ascend next episode. Whether or not it's the finale doesn't matter. We'll ascend next episode and clear the galaxy. I'm almost ready to do it. I'm gonna demonstrate that to you also towards the end of the video in the only fight you're gonna see in this episode. By the way, I did some of the tier 2 recipes because if you look here, it wasn't that filled up, wasn't it? There's only one left. So I still have my sheet here, and we'll finish everything right now. We'll also do the gourmet one, but in the guide one was missing, so I had to look it up. Did I not already say that before? I think I did. Anyways, okay, gourmet recipes. So I have 3 in front of me. 17 large boxes, so I should do fine. So here I'm just trying to look. So I need one of those. One of those. Let's go. Quantum dough. And then perpetual milkshake. Look at those bonuses that it gives. Not bad at all. That's why I say cooking will be key for me to become very powerful. Although I'm ready almost to clear the galaxy, as I said. But after that, you enter Cataclysm, which I have no clue how it works. Seems to me like it's New Game Plus, isn't it? So, to understand it, and please correct me if I'm wrong, it's a question for you in the comments. When you clear the galaxy, it's considered that you cleared the game, and then Cataclysm would be New Game Plus. Is that correct? That's why I thought next episode could be the finale, unless you want me to continue to Cataclysm and try to get every single achievement there is. This will depend on the success of this series, of course, and it will depend on what you tell me. So please let me know what you want, and I'll base my decision on that next episode you might see the word finale beside the title or not. Then you'll know we're in for the long run, because I think it's going to take a while before I get all those achievements, and I will have to do multiple new game pluses or cataclysm, if I understand it correctly. And speaking of that, I do have a game where I have a lot of new game pluses done, and one of these days, and it's a it's a space combat game as well, but not idle like this. I'm not gonna tell you which game it is. It's an older game, but one day I'll make a video about it. You might find that interesting if you like this type of games. And we're gonna do the last recipe that I have in front of me. Would have to do a jump cut after that though, because I had to look up the last one. I probably should have fast forwarded this part, but it's too late now. We're committed. Anyways, it's over. I'm done. This chocolate makes my wasp very, very powerful. Because if I have a lot, it's 15% per. But here I'm looking for a specific ingredient. I don't know which one, because I can't remember what I'm trying to make here. And by the way, as I'm finishing the second last recipe, somebody in the past told me to use nothing else than wasp. That's what I do now. I used to have this system where I had plovers and a queen and a bunch of wasps. Now all I do is nothing else than wasp. So the chocolate will be very, very powerful with 15% extra damage. Here's my, I don't know how to pronounce it, but it's some sort of a burger. Look at the production it adds. So powerful. Now I'm missing one recipe. I'll look it up. And this is my current base. You can see there's 5 kitchen. I believe this is the maximum. I needed as many kitchen as possible to get those lunch boxes so I could do all those recipes. But again, all I want to do now is that chocolate to make my wasp make more damage, and that should do the job. Looking forward to see what happens, because I will activate Cataclysm at least, or activate New Game Plus. I'm looking forward to see what you lose when you do that. I hope I don't lose all my recipes or my lunch boxes and all the food that I have. So this is the last thing, by the way. Right after this cooking sequence, we're going to enter version 2.0. I am now a master chef. Hey Alvar, I made it. Now I know how to cook in this game. So yeah, we're gonna enter version 2.0, and I'm gonna show you the animation that they show every time you start the game. I'll let it play by itself. You'll see it's pretty interesting. I like it. So if you haven't played in a while, you'll see that they added this animation to really... They say the game is complete now, so these are the bonuses that I have right now, and there's all sorts of very interesting stuff, such as, of course, 15% wasp damage because it's easy to make, but there's also 30% ship damage, ship health, and other things. So in a moment we'll look at this animation, and then we'll take a look at the present time, my current situation as today.
Access granted. Mission number E8330, the Ouroboros, launched in year 27085. Mission involves sending a team of highly trained Oxog to the Blight 4 galaxy. This galaxy, along with some Oxog forces, houses 4 factions. The DBFs, the Swarm, the Angels, and the Wardens. Your mission is to establish a base, begin conquests, and acquire as much candy as possible. Remember, candy is the most important thing. It is, scientifically speaking, really cool and great. The Ouroboros space station is perfect for production and expansion. Your goal is to use the space and the power of candy to conquer the whole galaxy, after which you may retire in a fully Oxog-controlled, candy-driven, utopian and lazy galaxy. Good luck, Commander.
Okay, I recorded this 2 days before doing this voiceover. Check this out. Unlocks the ability to queue locations for conquest by right-clicking them on the map. So it seems, if I understand this correctly, that it will automate fighting. This will make my life much easier if I decide to continue playing past the end of the game or in New Game Plus. There was another new one, I didn't have a chance to describe it. But the most important one was the one I just described, it, this automation thing. Okay, so we'll see. I'll definitely get it when I ascend next episode. And we'll explore how it works and all. Okay? So, they talk about factions in the animation, right? Well, I found a trick that will enable me to clear the galaxy next episode without any problem. Here I'm just showing some of the new upgrades. Is this, you see the wardens? Okay, and then, okay, here I'm showing I'm gonna get 15 billion candy. We'll see next episode, who cares about this. What matters is that the angels, I didn't point it very long, but the two planets on the left, the faction is the angel. It's this type of mobs, and it's very, very easy. So what I do now is I keep the angels for the end when all the mobs are the highest level. Look at that, level 247, 260, etc. Because the other factions, I had a lot of trouble. But with this, I didn't even shoot once with my shotgun, and I easily destroyed wave 20. Okay, so that's going to be my trick. I'll keep the angels for the end, and the tougher factions, I'll do them first. Here I just checked because there was an exclamation mark. It's just because I got a new lunchbox. But that's it. We're gonna take a look at the achievements, and here I'm looking at upgrades if there's anything I can buy. But anyways, we're gonna look at achievements and end the video here. So please let me know in the comments, would you like next video to be simply the finale when I clear the galaxy, if I'm right, if I understand this correctly, or do you want me to reach 100% of achievements? Either way is fine by me. What matters to me is that you enjoy the content of this channel. I hope you liked this video. If you did, please hit thumbs up and leave a comment below. If you want to support this channel, you can subscribe and hit the notification bell to make sure you don't miss future videos. Thank you for watching, and see you next time.